Romeo, you have made it a habit to score against Kaizer Chiefs. As much as it is a collective effort, preparing together as a team, but your own, perspective as a player, having to go against Kaizer Chiefs this weekend.
What's the question?
Yes, I'm getting to the question. Sorry.
Okay.
So, of course, you want to score against Kaizer Chiefs, but at this point in time, what is the communication between you as strikers in making sure that you find goals on a regular basis?
Well, I think it's just about being composed in the final third. So we've been creating chances, even in the results that wasn't going our way. I mean, we cannot hide from the fact that stats play a role in football as well, and the stats show that we get in final third positions, in key positions, to our execution maybe in the final action to shoot or to have the extra pass is just lacking, and I think we've been working on that this week. If you look at the game we played on Tuesday, we managed to get the result from what we've been trying to do, is having composure in front of goal. So hopefully on the weekend we can have more of that and convert the chances we create.
You're playing against the Kaizer Chiefs that has been struggling for form. You guys have been slightly better than them, even on the log table. You are sitting above them. What does it mean now going into a derby that has got so much low in terms of the numbers? When you look at the wins that you guys have had in your previous matches, the good thing could be that you've won your midweek matches, both of you. How much of that builds up into the form that we might expect on the derby?
Well, I think as a derby game on its own, it's completely different from any other game that you can play. I think it's bigger than one of the biggest games in Africa. I don't think previous results or current form or previous form plays a role. Yes, obviously you're motivated to do your best as a team, and I think if you're present on the day, mentally, physically, emotionally, and you absorb everything that comes with what the game brings, you'll adjust to whatever happens. And I think you have to be switched on as an individual, and that's what this game requires: a lot of mental strength, a lot of emotional control, and just enjoying also. You can't forget that football is played to enjoy, to enjoy, and for us as players, that's what sometimes we forget. We want to maybe be a bit too aggressive, where having a bit more fun in that way with your aggression would make the difference.
What will win it for you?
Like I said, who wants it more? Who's hungry on the day? Who's willing to do the things that the opposition is not willing to do, and vice versa. So, and at the end of the day, who execute the chances they create, because goals win matches, and that's what we as players play for, to score goals.
I want to ask you about your game, Kermit. We've seen you adjust it a lot in your youth days to be the striker that runs in behind. Now we see you drop off a lot more. Just can you tell us a bit more about that adjustment, just to staying relevant and also to fitting into the Spiral system, because they seem to use you effectively in that role where you drop off of it.
Yeah, obviously, having the ability to be aware of your surroundings in congested places, knowing how to position yourself and not getting attracted to the ball, is what football is about these days. And I think football is played with how you see spaces and how you see angles, and not just about running and crossing or shooting or long balls. Football is played to manipulate spaces, try and get the advantage from your opposition, or win the back of your opposition without being offside and being in a better position to score. So in the system we try to play as Orlando Pirates. I mean, that's what's required from us as players, and we've been training this way since pre-season. I know what it's like to play as a striker also, because the movement's a little bit different than just coming towards the ball. And when I'm playing in between the lines as a 10, it's just about being patient and trying to circulate the ball as quick as possible for players like me, Lodge, Saleng, your attackers, Salipasa, to get in good spaces, to have the advantage, to maybe threat the last line of defense with a pass or with a drive. And so that's what my position has come to in the team. And even as a striker, it doesn't refrained me from trying to go high or making forward runs. It's just having that good understanding with your striking partner and moving off of each other's space you create.
Looking at both teams, I mean, results will be fluctuating, you know. So, I mean, going into this game, who would you say are going as favorites? Who would you say are going as underdogs into this game?
Well, I mean, we'll see on the game. I cannot tell you, I cannot predict the future. We're just doing our preparation as best as possible, and they are like, so hopefully, you know, we can show up on the day as early as possible and hopefully try and get an early goal if possible. Like I said, I don't know what the game entails. We got to wait and see on Saturday at 3 o'clock.
That's right.
Anglo.
Hope you're not
So,
excuse me.